Tam O'Shanter by Robert Burns, an abridged version. Narrated and sound designed by Fiona McNeill. When Chapman Billies leave the street, and drouthy neighbours meet, as market days are wearing late and folk begin to tack the gate, while we sit boozing at the nappy and getting foo and unca happy, we think now on the lang Scots miles, the mosses, waters, slaps and stiles that lie between us and our hame, where sits our sulky, sullen dame, gathering her brows like gathering storm, nursing her wrath to keep it warm. This truth fand honest Tam O'Shanter, as he frae air a night did canter. Auld air wham ne'er a town surpasses, for honest men and bonny lasses. But to our tale, a market night, Tam had got planted unca right, fast by an ingle bleezing finely, wi' reemin swats that drank divinely. And at his elbow, Suitor Johnny, his ancient, trusty, drouthy crony. Tam lo'ed him like a very brother. They had been fou for weeks together. The storm without might, rare and rustle. Tam didna mind the storm a whistle. Kings may be blessed, but Tam was glorious, o'er the ills o' life victorious. But pleasures are like poppies spread. You seize the flower, its bloom is shed. Nae man can tether time nor tide. The hour approaches, Tam maun ride. The wind blew as twad blown its last. The rattling showers rose on the blast. The speedy gleams the darkness swallowed. Loud, deep and lang the thunder bellowed. That night, a child might understand. The deil had business on his hand. Wheel mounted on his grey mare Meg, a better never lifted leg. Tam skelpit on through dub and mire, despising wind and rain and fire, whilst holding fast his good blue bonnet, whilst crooning o'er some old Scots sonnet, whilst glowering round wi' prudent cares, lest bogles catch him unawares. Kirk Alloway was drawn nigh, where ghasts and bullets nightly cry. Before him Doon pours all his floods. The doubling storm roars through the woods. The lightnings flash from pole to pole, near and more near the thunders roll, when glimmering through the groaning trees, Kirk Alloway seemed in a blaze. Through ilka bore the beams were glancing, and loud resounded mirth and dancing. Inspiring bold John Barleycorn, what dangers thou canst make us scorn. We tipney, we fear nae evil. We Uskebe, we'll face the devil. Warlocks and witches in a dance, nae cotillion brent new fae France. But hornpipes, jigs, strathspeys and reels put life and metal in their heels. A winnock bunker in the east, there sat old Nick in shape o' beast. A towsy tyke, black, grim and large, to gie the music was his charge. He screwed the pipes and garged them skirl, till roof and rafters a did dirl. As Tammy glowered, amazed and curious, the mirth and fun grew fast and furious. The piper loud and louder blew, the dancers quick and quicker flew. They reeled, they set, they crossed, they click it, till ilka carlin swat and reek it, and coosed her duddies to the wark, and link it at it in her sark. But Tam kent what was what fu brawling. There was I, winsome wench and Wally, that night enlisted in the Corps, lang after Kent on Carrick Shore. Her cutty sank, old Paisley hang, that while a lassie she had worn, in longitude though sorely scanty, it was her best, and she was vaunted. And how Tam stood like ane bewitched, and thought his very een enriched, till first a caper, sin another, Tam tint his reason a-thegither, and roars out, "Well done, Cutty Sark!" And in an instant, all was dark. And scarcely had he Maggie rallied, when out the hellish legion sallied. So Maggie runs, the witches follow, with mony an eldritch screech and hollow. Now do thy speedy utmost, Meg, and win the keystone o' the brig. There at them thou thy tail may toss, a running stream they dare na cross. But ere the keystone she could make, the fiend a tail she had to shake. For Nanny, far before the rest, hard upon noble Maggie pressed, and flew at Tam with furious ettle, but little wist she Maggie's mettle. Aye, spring brought off her master hail, but left behind her ain grey tail. The carlin caught her by the rump, and left poor Maggie scarce a stump. Now, wha this tale o' truth shall read, ilk man and mother's son, take heed. Whene'er to drink ye are inclined, or cutty sarks rin in your mind, think ye may buy the joys o'er dear. Remember, Tam O'Shanter's mare. Tam O'Shanter by Robert Burns, an abridged version. Narrated and sound designed by Fiona McNeill.